Hey guys, welcome to the Retro Gaming Junction. This is Camilio and we're live on Twitch pretty much every day, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We're continuing our game of Ultima 7. Who's that guy? That's that first roll here. I think we did. Oh. Locked. Maybe it's too late. Oh, that's it? Okay. Yeah. Useless. No? Okay. What's this? That's a sundial. 6 o'clock. You. You see a man whose boyish face is set with scrutinizing eyes that look as if they have seen much. Name. My name is Sean. Job. When not tending to fellowship affairs, I'm a jeweler here in Britain. If thou dost wish to buy something, say so. Even thou mayest join the fellowship and I can tell more about it. The fellowship is a group that has been gaining much popularity in recent years with the people of Britannia. While on the surface it may simply appear to be a scholarly society studying its particular philosophy, its teachings have the power to forever alter the shape of Britannia's society. Its ceremonies are deeply moving experiences. I can tell thee about the fellowship philosophy if thou wish. Yeah, they all want to talk about it. It is very delicate work. It requires special touch that only a few have. Thou must know precisely how to handle precious materials. Only the finest of craftsmen become jewelers, and they receive the highest compensation.
Hoo-dee-hoo!
Yo, base, good evening. Britain. I moved my entire business here to Britain to be near the main branch of the fellowship. Thou hast no idea how much my business improved after I joined the fellowship. Yeah. Fellowship advanced the philosophy of Sengai cognition, they all say the same thing. No. Precious materials. I constantly require new materials with which to create my very special jewelry. I'm always in the market to buy gems. If thou dost ever come across any, I am the man to come to if thou shouldst want to sell them and make money. As I have told thee, only the finest of craftsmen become jewelers, and I am the finest of jewelers. Does that not tell thee something? Sean sniffs. My business makes more money than the mint. He laughs forcibly. Gems. Do I have gems? For each gem's present, maybe, I don't know. I have no gems. I'm a liar. No, impossible. These are not gems. You are correct. I have gold here. This is only food. How can I steal all this? Too heavy. I would have to break the... Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know. People hate this font. I don't think it's as bad as I thought. I'm able to read it fine. Before you stands an old sailing. I mean, all the phrases, the sentences. They're small sentences, big words, so it's really not too bad. Hey, bad flow. You think the 3D shadows make it harder to read? I have a feeling if you would remove them, it would be even worse. I think they added all they could to make it readable. They really wanted this weird font. Because here it's not that bad, but like these H's, there's some letters that are really, really bad. Before you stands an old sailing man whose determined face appears to have weathered many a storm. Like this, I don't like these. Crown Jewel. The Crown Jewel came to Britain. Not any time recently, most certainly not. I remember the Crown Jewel and has not been to Britain for a long time. Okay. In my youth, I was a sailor who sailed across the sea in tall ships. Now I must content myself solely with selling ships and sextant to others. Okay, sailor? Of course, this was in a day when it took mighty men to be a sailor. Nowadays, those who set out to sea would not have lasted a day. But I suppose it is the nature of the universe that everything slowly becomes more tame. Soon all the monsters will die off, and the whole world will join together in trust and worthiness, and unity, like all those fellowship people say. Bah! The world was a better place when everybody fought everybody else, I say. Fellowship? It is always the best thing to make thine own way in the world, and not listen to what thou art told to believe. Thou hast better remember that. We talked about all this. I be Clint. I was making fun of the philosophy of the fellowship, which are not. I don't think the fellowship is bad. I think that the guardian, like the bad guy, is using that as a lure for the people to make him the king. And that's why, like, that's what he said. This guy, kind of, like he said, yeah, you make your own idea about everything instead of having people tell you. Like if I do job sailor. Yeah, but I suppose it is the nature of the universe that everything slowly becomes more tame. Soon all the monsters will die off and the whole world will join together in trust and worthiness and unity, like all those fellowship people say. Bah! The world was a better place when everybody fought everybody else, I say. And he said, "It's always the better about the fellowship." He says, "It is always the best thing to make thine own way in the world and not listen to what thou art told to believe. Thou hast better remember that." And I think he's correct in this world, at least. I think the fellowship is bad in essence. It's kind of redundant when they already have this, like the virtues and all that. No, don't come. Hey, go away. Damn it! He doesn't want to. Ah, this brings me outside. He follows me, so come here. Come here! God damn. Can I steal anything while he's not here? What about this? Some bread? Apples. No. Okay, yeah. Let's try some lockpicking here. It's still there. Damn. Okay, close the door. Hey, no. Oh no, this one is locked. Whoops. Whatever. Yeah, I don't think this. Usually it just works. Might need a key to open that. Let's pick up this one. Okay, you can't steal anything here easily. Cloth. What is that? Why is that there? You see a shrewd-looking man who smiles as if he just seen his next customer. I am Grayson, my lord, a humble and honest man. Why, here in Britain I sell the best armor and weapon that money can buy. In my spare time, I do deeds for the Fellowship. No. It is here. It has been very beneficial in my life. I was on the verge of going out of business before I joined, and now I am more prosperous than ever before. I was never sufficiently forward or aggressive enough to be successful as a merchant, but the Fellowship changed all that for me. By applying the values of the triad of inner strength to my life, I have accomplished what I have set out to do with my life. Mine armor and weapon shop is successful, and I have a place where I belong in the Fellowship. Thou dost see, I am convinced that my failures were all due to my bad attitude. It took the teachings of the Fellowship to change the way I used my mind and to turn me in the proper direction. Okay. Buy armor. How much is a plate armor? 300 bucks. No. No. Buy. Yeah, for now we'll just continue on with what we have. I won't buy anything until we really need to. Okay. Another shop. You see a young weary teen Hello, lad. This is Camilio, the Avatar. This is my young apprentice, Coop. How goes things, Coop? Not too badly, my lord. I sold a triple crossbow this morning. Lovely, lovely. Keep that gold coming in. That's what I always say. My name is Coop. I am the manager of Yolo's bows. Master Yolo has entrusted me with this responsibility. If there is anything thou dost want in the way of bows and arrows, please say so. Bows and arrows. We sell all kind of bows, along with arrows and bolts. If thou dost wish to buy something, please say so. Yolo's bows. Yolo opened this shop many years ago. He opened Yolo's South in Serpent's Hold more recently. He has become quite an entrepreneur. Responsibility. I sell many goods, but I also plan to perpetuate the good name of Yolo by becoming a master archer. Yolo has taught me well. Yes, the lad is good. He was good before I taught him the first lesson. What I would not give to join the group and go adventuring, but then there would be no one to run the shop, so I cannot go. But someday. Anyway, I please myself in the evenings by singing with a musical group. My group is called, well, it is called the Avatars. I hope that it does not offend thee. The Avatars. The land is just me and the two musicians with the music hall. We play at the Blue Bear Boar every night. I sing and write lyrics. The other two play the instruments. Hey, Moody Mystery, how's it going? Please come hear us. YOLO. Hello, boss. Greetings, lad. Thou art looking well. The same to thee, my lord. No, we talked about that. Triple crossbow. 400 gold. Wow. Okay. You see a woman who oozes particularly sincere friendliness. My name is Gay. Guy. I observe the clothiers here in Britain when I'm not purchasing the teachings of the fellowship. Pursuing. At our clothier's shop we have the finest scale silks and garments to buy that there hast ever been, imported from every corner of Britannia to cater to all tastes. The fellowship is the best. I love them. Yeah, we know. In the absence of the Avatar. I'm right here. Do you want me to talk to you about that? No. Bye. Some bread. Hey, Mr. Breadmaker. Hey, oh. You see a very clean-looking, portly young man who waves at you frantically. My given name is Willem. You were in the other game. This really sounds familiar. Although no one calls me that. I prefer to be addressed as Willie. Thank thee very much. I'm the baker here in Britain, and I make the sweetest bread thou hast ever tasted. Hast thou had a chance to sample any of my bread yet? No. Then here thou must have some. He tears a piece of bread off of one of the several loaves he's carrying and stuffs it into your mouth. There! Is it not the sweetest breast thou hast ever tasted? It is it not? You chew as fast as you can in order to answer him. No. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, yes, no, yes, no, yes, yes, no, yes. No. Dejectedly, while he looks down at the loaf of bread he is carrying, He sniffs at it twice and tosses it out of sight. I am the baker here in Britain and I make the sweetest area. Oh, let's say no again. Yes. He grabs your face by the cheeks and plants a big kiss on your forehead. Thou art truly a person of good palate and refined taste. Baker. He nods. Yes, I'm a baker and I have many secret recipes passed down to me by my father and mother. Why there are even those who say I'm a master baker. And there are those who call me a donut. Secret recipes. Oh dear, do not tell me that thou art yet another person who is trying to pry one of my secret recipes out of me. If that is what thou art after, then thou wilt just be disappointed. My bread is the finest in Britannia. It is renowned for both its pleasant taste and its very reasonable price. But it is a lot of work making enough to satisfy the constant demand for it. I need to hire someone to help me. Willie wipes away a tear, gone both of them, gone to join mine ancestors in that great kitchen in the sky. I will never be able to cook as they did. Still, I plod along trying to keep the family name alive, and that is why I am a baker. But I suppose it is not the only reason. Master Baker. Yes, many people tell me that. Yes, many people tell me that. Now that dost say it, too. If thou dost say so, then it must be true. Willie takes a bite of his own bread. I am a master baker. He gives you a long, puzzled look. After a moment, he takes one of his loaves of bread and swats you over the head with it. Thou couldst work for me here in the shop making bread, or I will buy sacks of flour for thee. Thou couldst buy them wholesale and pause, and I will pay thee 4 gold per sack. Dost thou wish to work here in the shop for me? No. Why? Actually, there is a very good reason why I'm a baker. Because the way to a woman's heart is through her stomach. Why I have the 2 women in love with me right now, and I did not even have to pursue either one. 2 women. He sighs. If thou must know, their names are Jeanette and Guy. I don't know how you say that. Jeanette is a pleasant enough girl, but to be honest, I cannot see myself with a tavern wench. She thinks I have not noticed how she feels about me. Frankly, I wish she would just leave me alone. Guy runs the costume shop is of more interest to me, but she is a fellowship member and I have no wish to become one. I hope that it does not prevent us from courting. Okay, bye. I'm not gonna buy any bread. Bon appetit! This is the wild boar. I don't know what that says. I'm too lazy to translate it. You see a very authoritative looking old man who looks at you with thoughtful concern. Name. My name is Kessler. Job. I run the apothecary shop here in Britain. Apothecary. While the normal function of all apothecaries is to administer potions in magical regions, I am nowadays working almost exclusively for Lord British, trying to study a specific problem. Recently there has been a dramatic rise in the use of very strange substance. People have begun to purposefully ingest the venom of the silver snake. Yes. The silver snake produces a venom that is extremely poisonous, but when taken in less than lethal amounts, it causes a variety of strange effects. effects. For a time, the venom will heighten one's physical and mental performance, such as allowing one to work harder, for example. But after the effects have worn off, it will impair the user permanently. Impair. It first makes the user feel extremely tired and eventually causes sluggish, a sloughing of the skin. I don't even know what that means. The venom is a dangerous substance, and thou shouldst not partake of it under any circumstance. Study. I am studying the effect of a particular substance known as silver snake venom. Yeah, we just talked about that. Difficulties. My greatest difficulty is in finding any significant quantity of silver snake venom, but it is by no means mine only difficulty. Other difficulties. People need to be alerted to how dangerous silver snake venom is. To this end, I wish to announce my findings before Lord British and a consortium of lords and mayors. But to do that, I must first finish my study. Finding. If by any chance thou wouldst come across any silver snake venom, bring it back to me here. I shall pay thee 50 gold coins for every vial of it that canst supply. Silver snake. As one of my as one may surmise from the name, it is the venom taken from the dangerous silver snake. The fascination that many people possesses for these creatures has created a great deal of curiosity about the venom itself. There are those who claim that gargoyles take no venom, which results in their becoming enhanced in combat, and such. Now this is maybe just a myth, but the curiosity people feel is real enough. They are certainly not a recent invention here in Britannia. Potions are liquids that possess certain magical qualities, which are used for all sorts of purposes, such as the treatment of injury and disease. I have a quantity of them for sale if thou art interested. Magical qualities. Since the mages have become so ineffective, we have been forced to develop other ways to accomplish all the things we used to be able to depend on mages to do. Unfortunately, many of these new methods are as of yet untested. We still know very little about the effects of most of the substances we use. Many cause more problems than they solve, or react differently if taken in unison with other elements. Some might cause thee to become dependent on them for thine health, and some may simply be poisonous. The apothecary is closed. Okay. This young lovely tavern wench is sexy and sweet. Jeanette, at thy service. I work for Lucy at the Blue Boar. No, not the Wild Boar, this is the Blue Boar. I serve food and drinks. If there is anything thou wouldst like, please say so, and I shall give thee a discount if thou dost buy from me. Drink. Okay. No, I'm not buying any drinks. Your old friend Shamino stands before you and you marvel that he has finally progressed into what some might call middle age. Your friend looks at you like you have lost your head. The Shamino. I showed hope 'twould be adventuring with thee. I'm weary of loitering about Britannia. There is much we could be accomplishing. Where hast thou been, anyway? But please tell me what brings thee here. Murder intrinsic. Shamino listens as you tell him the story. I would be honored to join and help thee in investigating this matter. Accomplishing. Well, I do not know if thou art aware, but we are having many problems with magic in general, and with the moon gates. I am confounded by their inability to function properly. Magic all over Britannia seems to be disturbed. Say, dost thou remember Nicodemus in the great forest? He has gone mad and is terribly silly. Perhaps we should visit him. Nicodemus in the great forest. Okay, we need to write that down. Nicodemus in great forest. Yes, I've been in Britain as of late attempting to find work. Thou dost know the adventuring comes around too infrequently. One must find other diversions, which reminds me, I have thy pocket watch. Thou didst leave it when thou didst last visit Britannia. Here it is. The usual, I do not see our old friends often, and Lord British rarely finds work for me. I certainly have no time for wenching and drinking. I've grown up a bit. Ahem. I've heard something about an actress, no? What dost thou know of it? Camilio, ask him about Amber. Thou art a swine, Yolo. Amber. You see a light shine in Chemino's eyes as you mention her name. He is obviously smitten. She's an actress, I know. That's it. Thou dost mean Yolo and Dupree, I presume? I believe he's in Jellum. Dost thou mean the miserable excuse for an archer? Watch what thou dost say, scoundrel. Yes, that's Yolo. Lord British, I suggest that thou proceed immediately to see him. We're not done. Joy. Shaminu looks relieved. I'm so glad that Dist asks me that. He gathers his gear and prepares to follow you. Bye. Okay, another one. Oh, he has 0, but we have stuff. This.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Moody Rocks 21. Thank you for the follow. Oh, let's drop this. Fuck that. Okay. You see a gleeful looking merchant with an enthusiastic voice and manner. My name is Greg. It is good to see thee. I run the provisioner's shop here in Britain, a second home to the intrepid it is. Why dost thou look to be a person to whom adventure is no stranger? Whether thou art climbing a mountain, sailing the ocean, crossing a desert, exploring a dungeon, or sleeping under the stars, I have just what thou mayest need. What every adventure needs is good luck. There is just something about this shop, about the items bought here, something about me and my shop that is simply very lucky. I can give thee an example of what I mean. A fighting man named Gorn once bought a shovel from me. He told me that it saved his life. Gorn wanted to dig for some buried treasure somewhere when he heard some noises behind him. Upon turning, he was horrified to see a swarm of undead skeletons rushing toward him. In his haste to dig up the treasure, he had unbuckled his belt and laid down his sword. The only thing in his hand was the shovel. He immediately began swinging it and ended up knocking all the skeletons to bits. He now considers it his lucky shovel. Perhaps thou knowest of Gorn, he speaks with a most peculiar accent. My customers are all people who go out and perform dangerous feats of bravery and daring do, but most keep returning to buy more provisions time and again. With all the dangerous things my customers do, it is a wonder I have not lost them all and gone out of business. I literally yeah, they were closed. I have moved my store here as a service to Lord British, who uses me exclusively to outfit all of his various expeditions. It is true. All sorts of famous adventurers passed through these doors, while last week we had the Avatar himself in this. Yes. Another Avatar? Well, he said he was the Avatar. But then it is not all that unusual encountering some loon or fool who claims to be the Avatar. He looks at you and for a moment appears a little embarrassed. Moved? I used to have my shop in Paws, but no one in Paws has the money to buy much of anything. Yeah, we talked about that. Okay. Whoa, where we were? Okay, we arrived like this. Okay. Let's explore the west side of town first. Okay, it's just a door. Locked. You see a fighter with intense eyes and a serious disposition. I am Denby. I'm a trainer. I specialize in a form of combat which relies on one's ability to use intelligence and physical ability to activate minor magical effects. But I'm not a mage, I'm a fighter. Magical effects. For example, I simply teach a combination of physical and mental exercise which increase one's intelligence. This, in turn, gives one an advantage if one desires to practice magic. Thou should be aware, however, that magic is not working in Britannia these days. It is a dying phenomenon. No one understands why. Nevertheless, my training should increase any magic user's primary chance of casting a spell, as well as their fighting skill. Fighter. Although I'm a fighter, I have dedicated my life to peace. There has been too much fighting in the world as it is. Let history take care of the adversarial qualities which exist in man. I believe in using my skills as a deterrent. My fee for training is 75 gold. Does this meet with approval of thy purse strings? Maybe? I'm sorry, the fee is too high. Perhaps another time. Bye. Yes, someone is due for some training. Let's see what happens. Yes. Let's say Spark. After Spark completes his task, Spark feels that there's a bit of knowledge in their mind that was not there earlier. So he got +1 intelligence, I guess. Now we shall exercise. Practice that I teach thee at least twice a day, then thou shalt become more agile and nimble. Oh. Spark spends a while mimicking the movement which Denby shows them. Finally, Denby teaches them a few magic words to intone for meditational purposes. When the training session is complete, Spark feels much more energized and ready for anything that might come their way. 5. He had 20 intelligence. He's at 23. I think he had 20. 14, 23, 19. Okay, so he gives +1 dex, +1 intelligence. Trainer. Who hates cats? You see a healer who looks wise and honest. I have been looking forward to thine arrival, Avatar. Word spreads quickly. I am pleased to meet thee. I am Izil? Xil? What the fuck is this? The healer. Although in the past life I was known as Abrams, I became Xil and I was advanced. I am Britann's healer, and have been for many years. If thou wishest to employ my services, please say so. No. When my name was Abrams, I lived on the island of New Magentia. An old mine apprentice worked there. My practice grew, and soon I was traveling by ship to Moonglow to see patients there. My practice grew swiftly. I am a modest man, but I do not mind saying that I was a popular healer. He is probably the best healer in all Britannia. Why, he cured a particular problem I had in no time at all. What problem was that? Never mind, the whole world does not need to know about it. Soon I had patients in 3 islands. It was then that Lord British received word of my practice. Well, Lord British himself was strewn down with some sort of malady. He sent for me. I arrived at the castle as soon as I could leave my patients, and I examined the king. Whoops. No. It appeared to me that something had infested his blood. I have a theory about it, which I am convinced is correct. Others, however, do not share my view. Theory. I believe that most sicknesses are caused by tiny living things. We cannot see these things with the naked eye. However, I'm working on developing an instrument which can see these creatures. I believe that someday healing will not happen on magic at all, but on some form of treatment which will be much less efficient than magic. With magic, we can resurrect people, which makes one less vulnerable to these living creatures. Since these animals are biological, I call this sterilized treatment antibiotics. What dost thou think, Avatar? Am I on the right track? No. Let's say yes. Good, I thought so. Others. There is a group of people who do not encourage my studies. We do not get along at all. I think they have something against healers, which goes beyond simple distrust. Dost thou know whom I mean? No. You talking about the Fellowship? The Fellowship. Fellowship. They have a doctrine which outlines their beliefs. They believe if one is faced with pain, then he has no choice but to go through it in order to be a better person. I don't agree with this. No one should ever go through needless pain. But they are entitled to their own opinions. Bye. Bunch of potions here. It doesn't follow me here. Oh. Anyway, there's a bunch of potions there, but I have a bunch of potions with me. We did talk to this guy, right? Yes. Oh, the apothecary. Gorget? What's that? Bedroll. That looks useful. I should have the bedroll. What's this? A pocket watch. 10 a.m. Oh, it's a.m. It's the morning. I don't know what that is. Let's take this. Gordon. I sell fish and chips from my wagon. I have the best fish and chips thou shalt taste in all of Britannia. My price is only 8 gold coins per serving. No. I just painted my wagon recently. It receives more attention. Business is much better now. I'm saving my money to travel to Buccaneer's Den. I wish to win some money at Buccaneer's Den. It's a pirate resort, and they have fabulous house of games there. As I'm certain thou knowest, Buccaneer's Den was once a den of thieves and villains. As such, it held a romantic appeal for those who longed for a taste of such an adventurous existence. I confess, I am one of those people. When thou dost spend thy life selling fish from a wagon, thou art in need of excitement. The pirates eventually realize just how much they are secretly envied, and so they have turned their island into a place of thriving amusements. It is said they have several games of chance there. Gold can be won wagering on the outcome of a race of fine stallions. Ever since I became a member of the Fellowship, business has been increasing steadily. I have refined and improved the recipe of my fish batter, and it has since become a fabulous meal. Lord British, thou dost know the block who wears a crown and acts like a king. Okay. The Fellowship is a wonderful organization that is open to all the people of Britannia. I have learned so much through studying its philosophy, and it has helped me to live my life to the fullest. Through the Fellowship, I am able to achieve what I have set out to do in life, and I am a better person for having joined. The Fellowship advances the philosophy of whatever. And he's gonna say the same thing as they all say. No. Bye. If I want to join, it's with one of the guys here. Oops. What's his name? Is it Brian or? No. Hey! Don't close all my lights. Shut up. Fuck up. Yeah, we talked already. I did talk to her too, I think. Kelly. Yeah, we talked about that. Okay. did this. Who uses arrows? You, it's darts. Maybe you should have arrows. Yeah, I will. Just let me get there. It's the last thing I'm gonna do in this town. Getting in the castle. Who has the food? You have the food. Food! Crap. And the money. I think you have the money. There's... No. There you go. This is not chaos at all. No chaos here. Everything's fine. It doesn't look great, but it works. And it's flexible and it's fast. I like it. Shoes. The cheminée has shoes? It doesn't even have shoes, but I need boots. Fuck shoes. The heart of field dressing. No. Oh. Oh, something about soap as well. This is a light source. Interesting. Yeah, let's pick up some torches. Oh man. These torches take a lot of space. I should have a bag just for that. There you go. Every light source. What is this light source? Oh, this is a quill. I don't think I need this. Bandages. I should put this in there too. All these keys, but I've used these keys. When I have a key that I have not used in ever, I will leave it outside of the bag so that I know, and it's easier to access anyway. Yeah, I like having the pocket watch outside too. I don't have to consider anything here. Won't fit, really? Oh my. Yeah, take the bag too. Whoa. Okay. Did we get hit? Okay, so this barrel can be exploded. I think I can move them too. What the fuck? Did he just sit on the pot? The bucket is in there. Oh, he picked it up. Okay, we've been here. Let's go all the way west. We've been in here. Is there people now? No. I've never talked to you. My name is Millie. She giggles coyly. I suppose I have my job. I have no job, but is that really so bad? I'm a member of the Fellowship, and I talk to people about them all day long. Does now know what the Fellowship is? Yes. Okay. They're wonderful. Yes. Through the Fellowship, I am able to achieve what I have set down, and they all say the same thing. Blah, 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 blah. Kills Jill, how's it going? No join. Oh, tonight's meeting at the Fellowship Hall. It begins at 9 o'clock tonight. Just tell them that thou art my guest. I shall see thee there, I hope. Talk. I spent all my time trying to recruit, spread the word of the Fellowship. Is it better than having a job? I learned how to do this at the meditation retreat. It's located on an island in South Britannia near Serpent's Hold. Most new Fellowship members spend some time down there learning the tenets of the group. One can also learn to hear the voice at the retreat. Fellowship members have an inner voice which speaks to them. Uh-oh. I've not heard it yet, but I'm working toward it. Oh, it's the fucking Guardians, I bet. I may need to spend another few days at the meditation retreat in order to do so. Batlin is the guy I need to talk to if I want to join them. Tells me not to be discouraged though. He says I will hear it when I have made myself worthy. Bye. $50, wow. I know I didn't play Ultima Online because I wasn't really a big Ultima guy back in the day. I just played Ultima on the NES It was 3 and 4, and I might have tried the other ones on the Super Nintendo, but because of the lack of mouse and I don't even know how like the fourth or the fifth one would work. The fourth one, they really streamlined it. The fifth one I think was on the fifth and sixth and seventh one, the Super Nintendo, but imagine playing this on the Super Nintendo. I'm sure it's not so bad. Yeah, I don't think I finished 3 or 4, maybe. I don't remember. Those were like the first RPGs I've ever played. I was not super impressed, but I was impressed by the what they were. Like they were so different from anything I've ever played. I was very curious at the time. A Slender Man. Do you see a dashing Slender Man stylishly dressed with a lot of flair? Thou dost not remember me? I am Sentry. We have gone adventuring together in the past. When I'm not adventuring with old friends, I'm a trainer in Britain. I specialize in combat involving swordsmanship. I'm quite good at it, as thou dost remember. But I would drop everything to join that group if thou art not encumbered. I think it's this one. Yeah, possibly. This one was on Super Nintendo. But I think I tried it once and I was like, oh, fuck that. It's like the port of a PC game on the Super Nintendo. Of an RPG. Nonetheless. Join? I guess we can join with him too. I'm becoming weary of the place. It is having growth pains of which a bourgeoisie are unaware. All is not as serene as the noblemen present it. Sentry draws his sword so quickly it is like a flash of lightning. He does a few fancy moves, slashing the air with a blade. No foe shall stand after I am finished with him. I do not see our old friends Yolo, Chamino, or Dupré. They're right here. How art thou, friend? Thou dost look like thou couldst use a little training thyself. What is this? Everyone does that make fun of my physique? I am not making fun, Yolo. I'm serious, Sentry laughs. Train? 30 gold. Not serene? Well, for example, try going one of the smaller towns, say Pause. It is a poor man's place. It reeks too. And this only just beyond the British town limits. More money should be put into improving the land as a whole, not just in building new buildings in the capital city. I do not know what Lord British is thinking. I want to see that no good troublemaker. It's a knight now, I hear. Sir Dupré indeed. Say, Chamino, art thou still spending thy time dressing in woman's clothes? What? Or art thou wasting away thy life in the eeler's den, now that thou art in the Middle Ages? Careful, friend. Those are fighting words. Sentry punches Chamino good. Naturally. Naturedly. And that is all they are, my dear friend. Words. It is good to see thee. I never see him much. He stays in that castle of his all the time. He never gets out. No wonder he hasn't a clue what is going on in this country. No, we don't want to. I don't think I want to join with another. We're already a lot. I'm interested in seeing his stats though. What are the stats on my guys? Spark is the best with 22 decks. Yeah, Spark is literally the best. 22 decks and he has the lowest level. Level 3. He just leveled up. He was level 2 when I got him. But these are the points I need to use. I don't know if these points are converted into stats or what? But yeah, good stats. Strength is not great, but dexterity is always good in these games. I don't think that has changed much. So 19, 21, 22, 18. So let's see. Like, if this guy's really low in dex, I don't think I'm gonna take it. Join. Yes, 20. And, yeah, good stats, good stats. Am I taking him? Because we're a lot of people right now. And I don't know if I need all these people. I don't know if the XP is distributed. I don't know about any of this. If somebody knows if it's better to have like a huge group, because when you get 100 XP, it's 100 XP everyone, or it's better to have a smaller group because when you get 100 XP, it's divided between everybody. Because if it's divided, I don't think I'm gonna take Sentry. I don't think it's gonna matter right now, so I'm gonna read all this. But please tell me. Ultima Runes or Virtue? I don't even know what that is. That might be just a spin-off game. There was a couple of spin-off games on there. No. Oh. A key. That would open this, I guess. Yeah. But okay, so if I just get the key, he won't care. Right. And I think I did use this key too. Yay, let's take everything. Good old Ultima. This wouldn't be a two-handed sword. Wow. Great Elm, gauntlets. Okay, so ourselves first. We need to put stuff in another one's inventory, right? So that they don't think we're stealing. That's how it works. Yeah, we're taking this too. Fuck it. Is that all? It's never gonna fit there. Okay, well. Gosh. Oh, he's long range. Okay. And now that they're ours, once they're in there, I can just use them and nobody gives a shit. 33 out of 36. It's getting heavy here. My strength is not the best. It's just 18. But it's okay. We're surviving. Also have good strength, right? 18, 18, 14, 18. No. Do we just leave this there? We still go around with all this crap. Kind of emptied of this. I don't think I need 2 swords. Mangoes are useful. It's a great dagger. It's different than this one. Okay. Hey, boots. Can I give you a food buying hints? Oh, you can, but this is my food, so you can if you want to. But food is not a problem right now. Yeah, I'll definitely accept hints, tips, like just, hey, maybe you should try this, or yeah, if you want to still successfully do that. No, I don't mind at all. I encourage them. Is there a door on this side here? Okay, no, we've been here. Okay. Let's go back to the west side. Explore this whole town. We're almost done, I think. It's just a patch. Yeah, I know about like what gives a lot of like anything meat is better than like bread is okay, and like fruits not really worth the time to even give fruits unless that's all you have. But yeah, when I'll need to buy stuff, I'll definitely buy the muttons in the farmer's market, as you say. So what is this here? You see a lean young fighter with a rather dashing flair. My name is Zella. I'm a trainer. I specialize in hand-to-hand combat. After all, a fighter never knows when he might encounter an adversary and suddenly realize he is unarmed. I call it boxing. Boxing is not only a method of fighting, it is an art. The field of battle contains many arenas. Almost any situation could arise. Every fighter should be knowledgeable of adept at many forms of combat. I have my own theory of fighting. Arenas. All the various arenas of combat, all the various styles one may learn in fighting with various weapons, are not fighting in its purest form. To truly be a great fighter, one must go to the source of all fighting knowledge. Just as a castle is built from the foundation up, so must a fighter. One cannot simply begin by learning to fight with weapons. Weapons are merely an extension of a person's extremities. A true fighter learns by using those extremities first. Extremities. Thine arms, thy legs, thy fists. This is what makes boxing. Make no mistake, fighters are made, not born. All the natural talent in the world will avail thee not if one does not have the heart and the will to win. Part of Part of that will is the courage to seek out thine own limitations and strive to better them. 45 gold. No. Bye. Bandages. So yeah, bandages should be nice, right? I want bandages. Am I the one with the potions? I shouldn't be. No, I think it's him. He has all the heavy stuff and he's not even the guy, but 28 with all this on him, that's crazy. I don't remember what the yellow does. Small rocks, rolls. And no problem, Kill Sigil. Have a great night. What's this house? Can I go in? Looks like there's an entrance here. I just turned it off. You see a flamboyant looking gentleman. He is very cheerful and outgoing. Greetings you with a smile and a wave. From out the dawn when sun doth rise, until next morn when moon must go, I answer to the beck and cries, thine humble servant, Caroccio. The puppet's curtain I unfurl, and from mine ends the story's told, for pleasure of a boy or girl. To see doth cost 1 coin of gold, to take good measure of thy power, forge in fire of virtue's heart, to ring the bell this very hour. Do test thy strength till thy muscles smart, and perhaps impress thine own sweetheart. Koriko winks at you. Or dost thou wish to be a king? Yonder sticks a sword in stone. If thou canst only pull it out, thou wilt be the next upon the throne. Puppet show. My child's eye spied father's toil, a puppet show of splendor royale. Time's breeze has blown, my father's gone, his child has grown, grew crets anon. Gears and wheels move the muppets now, in need of no one, and so I keep his carnival song playing on and on alone. See foolish pride and love, brutality and sin, Kariko's tiny world of moving dolls, enough to make thee gasp, or cry or grin, all who wish to see this time to hear my calls. For now the puppet show is about to begin. It is? Is it? What time is it? 2 p.m. Okay, at 9 p.m. I need to go to the... Whoa! I don't know. Strength test. Take the hammer in thy hands and strike a blow upon the ground. If thine arms be possessed of might, then thou shalt hear a ringing sound. Once thou hast struck it, if thou errest not, then thou dost know thy strength is flagging. But if thou dost win the strength test game, thou shalt receive a stuffed dragon. See if thou art the next Lord of Britannia. Hey, it's Lord English. That's a good one. Hey man, imagine crossing Lord Richard Garrett's path and hey, Lord English! It's Lord English! Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I think something's happening here. Catch me. Oh, maybe not. You see a child that has recently grown into toddlerhood. Nicholas, I guess. The toddler is obviously deeply engaged in a game of tag and will not speak. Let's talk to another one. This toddler is full of energy and is playing hard. When he sees you, he stops what he's doing. Macked. Playing tag. They don't really want to talk, it seems. There's one that's different than the others. No, what is it? Is it a mouse? What the fuck is this? You see a very large mouse with an air of superior intelligence. Avatar, she exclaims, I cannot believe thou art here, Camilio. Why dost not remember Sherry? I remember you. I'm trying to keep up with these children. We are playing tag through the castle. I must run. Talk to me later in the nursery. Okay. Talk to Sherry the mouse in the nursery. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, okay. We're doing a play about D. Let's go. Here or where? Here? Coming, Raymond's Trials of the Avatar. Reserve thy seats now. Okay, but I think I'm gonna take a break here. Break. What's in there? Is there really a play going on right now? Can I go in there? It's a dungeon despise. Name. I should go around and say name, job, name. So is that supposed to be a representation of? I don't know. I'm gonna talk to them after the break. Let's read over this. I think this pauses the game. Okay, I'll take a break. We'll be back.
But we thought you might like to see what kind of action arcade game he plays. It's Nova 9 from the makers of Stellar 7. Normal arcade action only skims the surface, cleaning up aliens on a few levels. But Nova 9, with its deep cleaning attack action, reaches way into the cosmos, mopping up alien hordes on 9 different levels and killing the interstellar invaders that cause bad vibes. Plus, clinical studies have shown that Nova 9 fights Gur-Draxon, an early form of total interplanetary tyranny. So brush up on intergalactic adventure. Pick up Nova 9 from Dynamics. Arcade action with real bite. Ask anybody.
Descent. 8-player network. 2, 4. 8 is greater than 4. Descent. 24 enemies. 2, 18. 24 is greater than 18. Descent. 360 degrees of vertical rotation. 2, 0. 360 is greater than 0. Descent. For your PC, not equal to 2, greater than.
We're at the exclusive restaurant Chez Leray, where we've secretly substituted Leisure Suit Larry 5 for the fine coffee these customers usually drink. Can they resist the rich aroma of adventure as Passionate Patty does a little undercover work for the FBI? Just wait till they taste the excitement of Larry's search for the world's sexiest woman. Trouble is brewing, and Larry and Patty have to take on the underworld, the music industry, and the citizens against nearly everything. Leisure Suit Larry 5, Passionate Patty does a little undercover work is the richest kind of computer fun. And now you can enjoy it two ways, playing as Larry and playing as Patty. Perk up your computer with Leisure Suit Larry 5. Now in 2 great flavors for twice the silliness, twice the sexiness, and twice the fun. Fill up your drive with Larry 5, the deliciously devilish new adventure from Sierra. Larry 5, good to the last bite.
What makes you sweat? Is it passion? Or could it just be heat? What about not knowing if your very next breath will be your last? What about all three? Tomb Raider from IDOS Interactive.
Okay, Dad, I just want to finish this game. Okay, Dad, I'm coming. Yeah, I'm almost at the end. What happened to summer?
Final Fantasy.
Yeah, Game Boy.
It ain't over till it's over.
Chill out, Dad.
What has 4 legs, 63 teeth, long fluffy ears, and a cat?
We're back. Yeah, let's go in there. Were you? You see a filthy beggar who flashes you a grin as though you were his best friend in the whole world. I am called Snaz. I have no job, for I am a beggar. For a gold coin I shall tell thee a joke. Tell a joke. Dost thou wish to hear one? Yeah. Alright, here is one. Fellowship joke. I was discussing philosophy with a fellowship member the other day, and he asked me, "What in thine opinion is the height of stupidity?" So I said, "I do not know. How tall art thou?" No, really, I make a sport of the fellowship, but I mean it sincerely. That is what I dearly love about the fellowship. They could always take a joke. And from what I hear, they play funny jokes themselves, like the joke they played Intrinsic. What's he talking about? For a gold coin I will tell thee another. So I wish to hear it? I was at the castle of Lord British the other day, and I noticed he was... Yes, 3 large pools. So I asked why he doth have 3 of them. He pointed to the first one and said the first one was to swim in cool water. The second was for friends to swim in warm water. I noticed that the third pool was empty, and he asked him why. He said that it's for people who could not swim. Poor Lord British. When faced with a gigantic menace that threatens his entire kingdom, he is an extremely capable ruler. But what happens when there are a myriad of smaller things that all threaten the welfare of his people indirectly? There is a riddle for thee to solve. When I was just a little boy, I was made an orphan and left homeless and penniless. That was a joke life played on me. It's a funny joke, eh? But I would not charge thee a gold piece for that one. For a gold coin I will tell thee another. Dost thou wish to hear it? A man named Weston came to me deep in perplexity. He told me he wanted to steal some apples from the royal orchards, but if he did, he would feel bad about it in the morning. So I gave him this advice. Sleep until noon. Forgo. Why not? He looked as if he had not eaten for days and complained as a terrible pain in his stomach. So I told him his stomach was empty. If he put something in it, he would feel better. Later he complained to me of a headache. He said his headache was caused by a similar problem in his stomach. No doubt it did hurt him so, because being a mage there was nothing left in it. Weston now sits in the castle prison, where he shall most certainly not rot for the rest of his life. Try as I might, I cannot bear that little jest. Mages. All of the mages have gone daft or mad. What other proper response is there in the world that is so terrifically funny? Sullivan joke. This thou knowest that the notorious Sullivan the trickster recently became a father. It is true. They say the baby has his father's eyes and his mother's nose, but they made the baby give them back. Gold joke. I have amused thee so far. Wouldst thou like to hear another? It is a joke about gold. Why not? Uh-oh. Did he take all my gold? No. It looks all there. $5.59. I'm afraid that I lost some gold with that guy, so I'm gonna reload. Oh no, that wasn't it. This one. Not there anymore. Talk to you. This actor has much tense presence and a booming voice. Oh no, wait a minute. When the show, when it opens, okay. No. Yeah, okay, didn't take any of my gold. Yes, name. My real name is Stuart, my stage name is Lawrence. I'm the greatest actor who ever lived, he proclaimed with absolutely no modesty. I'm playing the character YOLO in the new play. This is the name of a particular hero of mine. Stuart's feathers are obviously ruffled. Yes, feathers. Yes, I've been cast as second banana yet again. I am much more suited to play the Avatar, but did Raimondo cast me? No. But thou art nothing like me. And who art thou, pray tell? Why, I am the real YOLO! Of course thou art. And I am really Lord British. Thou must take me for an ass to think I would believe that. Your friend whispers to you, these actors types. Touchy bunch, eh? Raimondo. I suppose he's a good director. He never cast me in the right roles though. And to think I went to school with him. We were on our first stage crew together. Stuart whispers to you, Jesse is all wrong. Why, thou wilt make a better avatar than he, and thou probably couldst not act thy way out of a regent. You could not act thy way out of a regent bag. That is not a reflection on thee, but on Jesse. Act. Acting is the highest form of art. It allows one to step outside oneself and become another person. It's like a game. Goodbye. You. Is a tall, skinny actor with knobby knees. I am Jesse and I'm a star. I work at the Royal Theatre as an actor. I have played all the great roles in my career. I now have the chance to play the part of a lifetime, the Avatar. Because I must cater to the masses, we never have the opportunity to do experimental works, only the traditional gruel of mediocrity. But this is a wonderful space and it has marvelous acoustics. The role is very challenging. I have a plethora of lines and I had to work with a trainer for weeks to prepare for the enormous amount of activity required. This role will make Jesse a household name. People like to see tales of heroic adventures, knights in armor, beautiful princesses, wise knights, wizard, evil monsters, all that rot. My favorite piece is something Raimondo wrote for me entitled 3 on a Cold Piece, on a Cod Piece. I stand on stage and invite the audience to join me in tearing an undergarment into tiny pieces, after which they are placed in funeral urns and mixed with wheat paste. The pieces of cloth, not the audience members. Then the audience may glue the pieces anywhere on my body that they wish. Wow. It is easily the most ambitious theatrical production ever conceived. There is over 100 hours of playtime. That is a long time for an audience. My biggest lines are name, job, buy, buy. Yeah, the Avatar doesn't say that much. It's mostly words. That's funny. Ultima is still as funny as ever and poking fun at itself. You can see the gravity literally flowing in abundance. Oh, I didn't talk to her. From this fellow. Yeah, he's not a mute. He can only talk in one-word sentences. He looks at you with interests. And he can only question. It's only questions. It's always questions. It's job or buy is not a question, I guess. But everything else is a question. You can see the creativity literally flowing in abundance from this fellow. He looks at you with interest. I am Raimondo. Why, I am famous throughout the land. Hast thou not heard of me? No. Really? I'm surprised, but never mind. I'm the doctor of the Royal Theatre here. Director. VII. I am also playwright in residence. I compose a tune now and then as well. I sometimes act, but it is not wise to act in something that one directs. We are working on a play at the moment. This wonderful space, dost thou not think? 'Twas opened last year thanks to the sponsorship of a few wealthy citizens of our great city. The construction of the actual theatre building was paid for by the Royal Mint, but the theatre company relies solely on the support of individuals such as thyself. Wouldst thou like to make a modest contribution of, say, 10 gold pieces of it? Oh yeah, I guess. I thank thee. Thou hast shown thyself to be a true patron of the arts and a person of culture and refinement. Thank you. Well, I'm really not at liberty to divulge the names of our patrons, but most of them belong to the Fellowship. These are people who contribute to our theatre. They come from all walks of life and have little in common beside the love of fine theatre. Fellowship. For non-artists, they have given generous contribution to the theatre. They are fine people in my book. He rubs his hands with glee. Fine people. I'm not a member though. Play. It's a little something I wrote entitled The Trials of the Avatar. It's about a legendary figure in Britannian history. The artist looks you up and down. Thou dost have a certain quality. Hast thou ever acted on stage? No. Well, it does not matter. I'm sure thou could quickly adapt. Officially, editions have closed and the play is already cast. However, we need someone to understand the role, to understudy the role of the Avatar. Would you like the audition? Yeah, why not? Excellent! What thou need to do is visit Guy's Clothier's shop and purchase an Avatar costume. I can audition D once I see D in proper attire. Run along and do that. Quickly now. I'm a busy man. Okay, cool. My costume. Hey, no, I want to talk to you. This lovely actress is dressed in a mouse costume. Name. I'm Amber. Job. I'm an actress at the Royal Theatre. I'm playing the role of Sherry the mouse in a new play. Shimino. Poo-poo head, if she cries. She then rushes to him and kisses him on the mouth, full of the mouth. Shamino turns red and shuffles its feet. What the fuck happened? What the fuck? Okay, I think Eric stumbled upon something. No. Oh shit. So, wow, how did you do that? So, can you guys write something? Now it's in slow mode. Okay, I disabled followers only mode. I disabled slow mode. Chat was cleared by a moderator. That's fine. Clear chat. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Eric clicked on the shield thingies. It's something really bad happens, right? It clears the chat. It puts on 1 month followers only mode and 30-second slow mode. Crazy. Okay. You disturbed me now. Where was I? Poo poo head. Yeah, she. The panic button. Yes. Like, never use that again. This is not the channel for this. I don't know, that must have been a mistake, but like, if I could disable that, I would. I don't even know how you did that. I will never return my... I don't need shields, I mean, come on. It's account only, not channel, my bad. Shit, are people attacking you? Damn. I mean, you can attack me all I want. I mean, it'll take a while before I decide to be like, oh, now I've had enough. Unless like if something happened and I get like raided or something, and the chat just fills up and like you can't even talk. Now that's a problem. But I think Twitch has cleared out all the problems. What's happening here? To blazes with the Avatar. She kisses him again. The Avatar is the last one who will convince thee to settle down. Royal Theatre. This is a lovely space in which to perform. I have dedicated my life to acting, thou knowest. Canst thou imagine such drivel? I do not believe there ever was a Sherry the mouse. Whoever heard of a mouse that could talk? You're wrong! We just talked to her like literally 5 minutes ago. Especially these lines, I would rather play a queen. Much more fitting for me, I would say. Space. Raimundo himself had a hand in the design of the theater. Dedicated. Actually, this will be my debut theatrical performance. I have been working as a barmaid waiting for my first chance to be in theater. Lines. I have to memorize this preposterous children's story called Ubert's Air Rising Adventure. Queen. I asked Raimondo about this and he threw a tantrum. He said that it would not be historically accurate. Ha! As if that were something of any significance. Oh yeah. That is not even a contest compared to the other one. This is way above. I can't say like I'm a big fan of all the other Ultima games. I usually like kind of judge how well I like a game by how much I want to play it again, and if I ever play it again. So there's games that I want to play again, so those are good games, but games that I have replayed the game, those I just know that, oh, those are like my top tier games. And I don't think there's any Ultima games that I would replay. I would maybe replay Ultima 1 just for fun because it's a short game, but I don't think I would replay Ultima 2. I don't think I would replay Ultima 3. I definitely don't think I would replay Ultima 3, that's for sure. Or 4, or 5, or 6. And 7 here, maybe? But it's still a tedious game. Looking at the time, I'm like, what the fuck? We're still like inside, and I don't feel I'm wasting any time. I'm just talking to everybody, going through all the things. Now I'm wasting time, but you know, if you know this game and you know what to do, of course you're not gonna waste that much time on talking to everybody. So are we completely at the west side of town? Yeah, I think. What is this? Okay. Or maybe not completely west side of town. Okay, this might be... The shop was here, I think. No. Definitely not this. It might be this here, this series of... Oh, I think this is it. Okay, yeah, the bread shop. Here. Costume. Hey! Somebody's hungry. Willie? Yes, he's a very amusing fellow. I'm quite taken with him. I do see him again with better judgment. Does not seem like the type to join the fellowship though. So the fellowship is my whole life. I don't know if there's a place in it for him. I've not made my mind about that yet. Buy? Avatar costume, yes. It is indeed a pleasure to do business with thee, O great Avatar. She grins and hands you the costume. I didn't think there would be so much text in this game. Like, this is not Torment or even Baldur's Gate, but I'd say it's close to Baldur's Gate in terms of how much time I spend in the town, how much time I spend talking to people. It is very, very, very similar to Baldur's Gate in terms of the time you spend doing these things, exploring, opening up, thieving, and talking to people, selling your stuff, you know. Okay, we talked to you before. Okay, we haven't been here. Wow. Okay, this is the place. I might get some XP here, so I should have checked how much I have before. Script and you take center stage. The lights feel hot on your face. Although you are a little nervous, you clear your throats and begin to read the lines on the page. I am the Avatar. 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 They're all great, I think. Like, I am the Avatar. That sounds great. I am the Avatar. Oh, that sounds great too. I am the Avatar. Oh, That sounds great too. This is like the one that sounds the least great. I am the Avatar. Let's go with this. You ate, yeah. No. That is all wrong. Thou art the Avatar. That must feel like the Avatar. That must sound like the Avatar. That must be the Avatar. Try it again. Oh, I understand. With the staff in hand, you try the lines once more. This time you feel like a true actor. The lines flow from your lips as if the Avatar were really saying them. You feel an excitement you have never before felt. You feel like acting. You like this acting thing. you crave more. You anxiously await Raimondo's critique. Raimondo takes the staff and says, yes, that's fine. I thank thee. Fine. We shall be in touch, yes. Thank thee for coming. If thou adds a resume, just leave it by the door. Yes, thank thee. 335. I think we got some XP here. 210, 210. It looks distributed. Let's test it out. Let's science this thing. Nobody answered when I asked, so maybe nobody knows. No. Okay, so they got 10. Everybody got 10. I'm gonna go get that guy. Shit, where is he? Oh, you know what? I have access. There's a great map online. I will not abuse it, trust me, but I will use it when I get into towns for sure. Ultima 7 map. Super easy to find online. And it's like a interactive map. You can zoom in on everything. There's something very similar for Ultima 6 also. Highly recommend, especially if you've played the game before. It's just beautiful to look at. It's the whole game. Oh, I'll even post it here in the chat. So if you zoom out, it's just the map of Ultima 7. But like, it's the detail. It is the map, the entire thing. If you zoom in on Britannia, you'll see that everything is there. The whole fucking thing. It's pretty impressive. And it's pretty impressive how like everything is connected. And the map itself isn't that, it's big, but it's great. It's amazing. It's amazing. That's all I have to say. Like, everything seems really close to each other, but when you're playing the game, it doesn't feel like everything is that close to each other. So where are we here? Okay, we're here. Okay, let's open it up more. There you go. Okay, let's see. Like this, I can kind of see everything. So I'm looking for the what am I looking for? I assume you have a sextant. Also, yes, you're right. I have a sextant. I never really used it though. Let's use it. What's this? Oh, the Avatar costume. I didn't even put it on for the audition. Shit. Would that have been better? I want to get to what's his name? Senpai. Where was he? Use the sextant and the map. Well, yeah, I have the map here. Sextant. Use the sextant. Okay. So 17 south, 14 west. That's where we are in the map. But that doesn't help me finding the guy I'm looking for. You know what I'm talking about? There's a guy that can join me here. I don't remember where he was. Was this it? Zella, no. S something. This guy, probably. Sentry, yes. Okay, so come with us. Join. Because he has good stats. Unless he's very high level and I can't really... No, he's level 3, like everybody else. It's a good fighter character. So if I go back here, right here, and I do the audition thing, let's see if it does give us the same XP. Let's say I am the avatar, because he wanted me to be the avatar. No. I don't know if there's a right line here. Looks like you have a good party, right? Bye. No, it gave the XP to everybody. Oh, so maybe we should have him in our inventory. In our party. Is he equipped? God. Come on, man. Okay, he has some stuff. He doesn't even have a leather armor. Okay, what? I can have a two-handed sword and a shield? Okay. Eh? What? He has arrows. What's his stats? It's like everybody else. They have all so similar stats. 18, 19, 20, 18, 29, 18. Imagine opening all these things on an old computer. Like all the things. Like, let's try to open all the things. Oh wait, that doesn't work. Oh, I thought it would bring it back up. Oh, shit. Anyways. It's ridiculous. We may have too many fighters here. More long range, I feel. Okay, yes, let's use this map to be able to navigate this easier. And down. Oh, there's this beggar. Let's talk to him again about the jokes. Tell a joke, yes. Fellowship joke. Fellowship. Or British joke, yes. Western joke. All the jokes. I don't know if this is important to do, but I like going through all the things. Never know if it'll unlock something. Okay, the gold joke. I'm afraid of the gold joke. Why? I'm afraid he steals gold. If I what's this? Statue. Book of the Fellowship. Batlin. I guess Batlin will be here. Are you Batlin? You see a rotund older gentleman who is at once humble yet dignified. His gentle eyes exude caring for his fellow person. My name, good friend, is Batlin, and indeed it is truly a privilege to meet the Avatar in the flesh. Elizabeth and Abraham. Immediately? Yeah. Ah, my good colleagues, Elizabeth and Abraham, were just here. They left this morning for Minnock on fellowship business. Minnock. They deal with the distribution and collection of funds. It is a retreat from the pressures and distractions of everyday life, where new members of the fellowship may go and study the philosophies of the fellowship. It is located on an island east of Serpent Hold. Voice? Only active or potential fellowship members are privy to the concept of the voice. I can tell thee more when thou take the fellowship test. Test. Oh, art thou ready to join the fellowship? No. Until thou art ready to join, cannot tell thee any more about the test. Okay, we'll come back to him for the joining, but first I want to finish exploring this. Fellowship icon. Apparently taking this is not a big deal. Ah, come on. I won't fit. Who needs to eat anyway, right now? Okay, you're the one with the gold. Camellia wants to eat. That's it. Key? It even looks magical. It's flashing. Looks important. Not me. Yeah, you take it, whatever. Okay, let's do a little bit of inventory management. I don't need this. The pocket watch. I think I can put these things in there. This key. This key. Oh, light source. Oh, that's a lamp. I just realized it's a lamp. No. What about the bandages? Leave that there for now. Okay, we're good. Ah. Oh, it's not 26, whatever. What's this? Bob. The key I have. Huh. Ooh. It's not even that much. What is this? Once the construction is complete, store the black rock in the hole of the crown jewel. What? Once the construction is complete, store the black rock in the hole of the crown jewel. Okay, we're gonna take this. This is important information, I feel. Okay, this is the fellowship. This is from the fellowship. This thing here. Okay. I could use a little food. Who? Shamino? Shamino is here. Is... No. Your Shamino. We've been here inside this place, I think. Nope. What time is it? 6 p.m. I might be closed. Sour-faced innkeeper who looks at you as if all of his problem were your fault. My name is James. I'm the proprietor of the inn. It is just another way of saying that I am the man who is the desk clerk, which thou yet mayest think is an easy job, although it is not, I can assure thee. Desk clerk. Of course, being desk clerk is not all I do. I must spend all day listening to people talk about their problems as if I'm supposed to solve them. When one is an innkeeper, one must run around all day long. If anyone wants anything, thou art the one who must take care of it for them. That is correct, my lord. So if thou dost have a problem, allow me the courtesy of not having to hear all about it. Now, what was I that was saying again? Maybe solving people's problem is an easy task for other innkeepers, but not only am I bad at it, I have mine own problems as well. I spent so much time running around that I have gotten a bad foot. Oh, I suppose thou wouldst like a room now. No. That was a close call. This place is called the Wayfarer's Inn. It has a long and substantial history in Britain. If the grandparents ever come to town, this is probably where they stayed. If they have grandparents. I'm not like my job. I never wanted to be an innkeeper. I just wanted to keep the place going after my father passed on. Now that I'm married to Cynthia, I'm more than tied down than ever. Do not mistake my words, my lord. I love Cynthia with all mine heart. But there are times I feel I'm too young to be married. Besides, I know I cannot be a good husband for her. How I can make Cynthia happy on the pittance an innkeeper makes when all day long she's counting all that money in the mint. I know I cannot. Already I can sense she's worried about our marriage. I know that there's something wrong between us. Instead of being an innkeeper, I always secretly wanted to be a pirate. When I was not sailing the seas, I would be living in Buccaneer's den. Thou knowest for certain that few, if any, people would pour their troubles out to pirates. If I were a pirate, I could get this bad foot replaced with a peg, too. I know the nature of the heart, my good friend. After being exposed to such large sums of money, she shall begin to covet it. As I cannot provide it, she shall leave me to give her heart to a wealthy man, perhaps a merchant or a nobleman. The thought of it makes my blood boil. As I understand it, they have an excellent house of games there, as well as opulent baths. Or at least so I have heard from Gordon, the man who sells fish and chips. And thou shalt just come back again wanting something else from me. I just know it. Ah, god damn it. I can't look through the window when I'm here? Like this? I thought you could. I don't think I've been here either. Oh no, we've been here. The Ealer's place. Okay. This is kind of the center of the town. I haven't been here. And I'm not even sure I've been here. There's a series of... Oh yeah, we've been here. This is Sean, we talked to you before. There's a lot of people here. Talk to her, she moves. Okay, I didn't talk to her. She's an attractive woman in her 50s. She has a warm smile. Welcome. Who art thou, stranger? The Avatar. Whoa! Hey everyone! This here is the Avatar. Everyone in the blue board laughs. Most of them know I'm the Avatar. And I bet thou dost need a drink, right? I'm Lucy. I run the Blue Boar, oldest tavern in Britannia. If thou dost want anything to eat or drink, just say so. Smashing place for a revel. It had been here for ages. I inherited it from my grandfather. I enjoyed it because I love to cook and eat. She laughs and drink. She laughs again. But mostly I like it because I meet so many interesting people, just like the Avatar. Oh, I'm the Avatar now. Drink. Food. Everything is served is delicious. I highly recommend that thou touches the silverleaf dish. Silverleaf people. Rebel. It's rebel or revel? Thou does not look like the kind of person who doth enjoy a fair bit of revelry. Come back to the pub in the evening to hear our house band of Avatars. The Avatars. They're a popular local singing group. I'm sure thou wilt like them, Avatar. Revelry, yeah. Lucy laughs. Revelry, singing, dancing, eating, drinking, all in the time and place where one may stop and enjoy life. I can see it had been too long since thou hast sampled the simple pleasures of life in Britannia. So who are you? This a bright woman who looks much younger than she actually is. Well, thy reputation precedes thee, the Avatar in person. Word has spread that thou wert in Britain. name. My name is Candice, she says brightly. I must say I'm honored to meet the Avatar, she curtsies. I'm curator of the Royal Museum. I hope to see thee there when the museum is open. I spend the rest of my time working with the Fellowship. It has been in Britain for many, many years and contains historical artifacts as well as works of art. Come to the museum when it is open. We meet every evening at the hall. Thou must come and visit. The Fellowship has given me a great purpose in life. I have made new friends and have even found love. She giggles. Oops. I gave away my secret. I must not speak of it. Do forget I said that, please. There are relics from early Britannia and even from the 3 Ages of Darkness, back when Britannia was known as Sosaria. Britannia is proud to be the artists who donate their work to the museum. Thou wilt see pieces all over the country by Britannian artists. Watson, Richard Fox, Randy Frank, Glenn Johnson, and Dennis Lubet. Purpose. I want to entertain a higher level of acceptance in the Fellowship. I want to hear their voice. That is mine one true goal. What secret? I do not have a secret. It was a slip of the tongue. I cannot really speak to anyone about it. Why, if a word got out that the mayor and may I ask you to forget that I said anything? Candace turns beet red and turns away. We were not done here. Fellowship. I gave her my secret. Oops. Then I talk about it and then she says, no, I don't want to talk to you about it again. The love is a secret? Whatever. Royal Museum, we talked about that. Exhibits. Purpose. Artifacts. Work of art. A voice. The longer one is a member of the Fellowship, the greater the chance that one will hear the voice. Supposedly it is a man's voice that thou wilt hear, perhaps in thy dreams, perhaps while thou art concentrating on something else. It is a voice that tells thee things, suggests things. I have not heard it yet, so I'm only speaking of what I have heard from others more fortunate than I. You see a helpful and efficient looking woman. My name is Cynthia. I'm a teller of the Mint. I'm also a member of the Britannia Tax Council. James is my husband, and I'm very worried about him. I know he's feeling very unhappy lately, and he dislikes his job. If thou dost speak to him, please tell him that even though we have not been speaking very much lately, that I am still thinking of him and I still care about him. Here at the Mint, we store gold, oversee production of coins, and keep an accurate count of how much money the kingdom has available for such thing as farming, building the roads, developing sources of fresh water, seeing the health of the citizenry maintained, maintaining the estates of nobles, raising the guard militia, and carrying out the decrees of Lord British. Whoa. The Britannian Tax Council is in charge of the accounting, assessments, and collection of the taxes. If thou wilt be earning any money, if thou wilt be earning any money here in Britannia, thou wilt need to take his paper. Fill it out and return it here at the end of the year when thou dost come back to pay taxes. Fuck off. Money. In order to keep the standard of money constant, we also operate as an exchange for those who possess quantities of gold. We supply the equivalent value of their gold in spendable coin of the realm and then transform the gold we receive into mere money. So, as thou canst see, it It is very efficient system. Farms. As I'm certain that thou know, the 7-year drought, which thankfully ended several years ago, has left much of the farming in the kingdom in disarray. That is why the cost of food is so expensive. But without the support of the royal treasury, the price would be even higher. The increased use of wagons has caused many of the roads throughout Britannia to rapidly deteriorate. It costs a lot of money to build new roads and keep them all repaired. It is of the utmost importance to the kingdom to ensure its populace a clean water supply, and that requires a regular supply of new and fresh wells. As Britannia's population has greatly increased in the last 200 years, so has the risk of infectious diseases, such as the mysterious skin deterioration that inflicts those who partake in the venom of the silver serpent. The number of healers that the kingdom needs has risen dramatically. It states, the local lords and mayors all have residences that are maintained through the auspices of the kingdom. Guards. The military training is conducted at Serpent's Hold, where the guards that protect all of the towns and cities of Britannia are instructed, is funded by the royal treasury. Exchange. Please come to the mint during regular daytime hours. It not only applies to gold, but it also applies to all minerals. We oversee the sale and rate of exchange in Brazors. Okay. Wow. Monsieur Farmer, who despite showing considered wear from hard work, appears energetic fellow and friendly. Cheerful and friendly. I am Brownie. Well, I ran for the office of Mayor of Britain once, but I lost. Now I'm back doing what I have been doing since I was a boy, working the farm. Patterson won the election. He spent a lot of money on his campaign, most of it to buy notes, but I'm not bitter. I was just not meant to be mayor. I feel more at home on the farm growing vegetables. There is another farmer named Mac who works a farm near Britannia as well. He raises chicken. Patterson courted the support of the fellowship. They forced a vote from all their members. I hate the V's. From all their members. Once word spread, my support drained away. Okay, the problem with the fonts. Okay, we're gonna go with the fonts right now. Like, example here. This pixel here. These 2 pixels, this one and this one, shouldn't be there. These 2 pixels there shouldn't be there. The W here, these little pixel there, fuck that. Like the E is fine, R is fine, P is fine, but yeah, fuck these things. Why is there a pixel there? This S is not fine. There shouldn't be any pixel there or there. No, that A, fuck that. No pixel there. I don't know why they did that. It's stupid, but when you're trying to read it fast, yeah, the V's are the worst. These V's that looks like B's. Boat. No one wants to be, that's a B here, on the losing side. And like an L doesn't have like a thing at the top. I hate this font, like everybody hates it. The I with the dot, not exactly. What the fuck? I do not really have any wish to succeed in politics. It just made me ill seeing all of the people with riches mistreat all of the people who are poor, and then have to listen to them talk about how the class system has been abolished. Vegetables. I raise pumpkins, but I am in a bind at the moment and need some help. Mac. I like him. He even voted for me. I almost said voted for me. But to tell thee the truth about Mac, he is a lunatic. Fellowship. If thou art not with the fellowship, thou art against them. Okay. I think they saw me as a potential enemy that had to be stopped. Really? Losing. Of course, I could have won the election if I had wanted to. I had information about Patterson that would have ruined any chance of him winning. Information. I could have revealed a secret about Patterson, but I didn't. But if I did it, it would have hurt someone close to him very much. I did not want to be a mayor that badly. Bind. I strained my back the other day, lifting heavy pumpkins. I cannot say much. I cannot so much as lift a small one today, and I need to help with the harvest of pumpkins so that I can get them to the market. There are piles of pumpkin at the north end of the field. I need them brought down near my farmhouse. Oh, is that like a mission? So pumpkins at the north end of the field need to be brought down near my farmhouse. Which is, if thou wilt help me by bringing the pumpkin to me, I will gladly pay thee for thy work. How does one gold coin for every pumpkin carry the saddle? Whatever. Nice, a helper. Please feel free to start work at any time. Secret. Patterson does little to hide his secret. If thou dost keep an eye on him, thou wilt surely learn of it sooner or later. Patterson. Okay, wait a second. Let's write that down because I'm gonna forget it. Patterson as a secret. Keep an eye on him to find out. What's your name? Brownie. Cool. As a farmer with wild eyes. This is a good place to talk to a lot of characters. They all like gathered here. I am Mac. I'm a farmer, though most folks just call me a lunatic. On my farm I raise chickens and grow vegetables. If thou dost need work, talk to me. Thou dost also think so, eh? But I tell thee what I say is true. There are creatures visiting us from another place in the stars. I have seen them. I need someone to work for me and help gather all the eggs being laid by the chicken. When that big thing came crashing down, it scared them all so much that they cannot stop laying eggs. Will thou work for me? I will pay thee 1 gold per egg. Yeah, whatever. Fine. Thou wilt find the chickens out back. Thou must feel around in the nest to find. He says out back here, like he's at his house, but no. Thou must feel around the nest to find the eggs that are there. But there is a limit to how many they will produce in one day, of course. Okay, let's write that down. What's the name of this guy? Forgot. Whatever. Creatures. They are big, mean, ugly lion tigers. Oh, this is a reference to, or is that Tiger Lions? Yeah, the reference to the Kilrathi in Wing Commander, because this is an Origins game. They're ferocious and they want to eat us. Another place. All I can say is that there are certainly no such creatures in this world, nor is their ship like any that has ever been seen anywhere in Britannia. seen them. With mine own eyes, I have seen the star creature and the inexplicable conveyance which enabled it to travel to Britannia. I swear to thee, I am completely sane. I have proof. Proof. Go and look behind my farm in the middle of the field. Take a look for thyself, and thou shalt see my proof. Okay. Hello again. Okay, so what's this guy's name? Mac. So Mac wants me to get his eggs. I wasn't specified where I bring them to him or what, maybe. Picked eggs. Oh, okay. No. Clint, okay, we'll talk to you. Okay, it's getting late, and it's also getting late in the game. So are we on the map right now? Okay, there, and I guess north is the museum. Oh, I see the Kilirati ship on the map here. Okay, I'm gonna show you, and we're gonna end the stream on that. It's still farther on the east. Like, I feel I just did like a small portion of Britain, and it took us the whole stream. Yeah, north of here. North of here. Old relics. Yeah, this is a museum. Rune. Ah, all the runes from Ultima 6. Can I take them? Okay, let's continue playing just a little bit. What's this? No, I wanted to talk to you now. Shit, who was that guy? This guy? Clint, okay. I think it was that guy. The runes of virtues. Ah, I can pick them up. Lord British. The Britannian lenses. The gargoyle lenses. But shouldn't the gargoyle have the gargoyle lenses? The stones of virtue. Oh, that's awesome. The bones of Zog, earliest Britannian fossil. Manitzes herbs used while composing. Not sure what that is. Anya of Spring. Musket. Lord British musket. Swamp boots, once worn by the Avatar. I want those, but I don't want to pick one. I don't want to pick those ones. This is a museum. I'm gonna steal from everybody, but not the museum. The Ankh. Oh man, I want to pick up this. The Vortex Cube. The Avatar. Oh, the Horn. Summon the silver snakes. Silver horn once used by the gargoyles. They just wore it. Does that boost anything? Okay, let's go see the killer at the fighter. Oh, no, that's it. Mysterious craft. I double clicked on it. I think this is a song that's supposed to be one of the songs from Moon Commander, but I don't really recognize it. Like, it's not crash more than it seems to be floating because of the shadow. Too heavy, I can't move it. They just put that there in Ultima 7, and not really as an Easter egg or anything. Somebody tells you to go look at it, and it's just right beside the road here. Super easy to find. It's not difficult at all. There's multiple houses here, so of course you're gonna go into the here to see if there's somebody. Anyway, this is a great game. I just feel I'm being slow exploring the towns. It's my own fault, and there's still a lot to do in this town yet. Oh, a gargoyle. But still fun. I love the banter of the characters. They have a lot to say, and it's interesting and kind of funny. They have funny stuff to say. It's not just serious and drab and RPG-like. It's still tongue-in-cheek and not taking itself too seriously. Definitely enjoy that.
Hello guys and gals, me Mudahar, and if the
No Mudahar. Okay, we're gonna raid somebody, let's see. Oh, let's raid Mac. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great night, and see you next time. Tomorrow we're gonna play some Thief at 8 PM Eastern time. More of this Wednesday 8 PM, and before that there might be a little bit of System Shock too. Apparently I can't raid him. Okay. Wow, like, are people afraid of getting raided now? What the fuck? And from him? I don't understand. I'm gonna raid Tikaru. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great night, and see you next time. Ciao.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
I'll buy that.